U.S. manufacturing is a very hot topic these days. Big picture, what are the prospects?